Alrighty, we're off on another trip. Currently recording on the GoPro 12. We'll see how that goes. Now, the plan is to go up to Dargo, head further north, come out to Hotham, come down to Omeo, loop around the top, go to Kowombat Flat, then check out McKillops Bridge, come down south and ride along the 90-mile beach, if I can find somewhere to ride along the sand, but we will check that out when we get there. So, could be a 2-day trip, could be a 3-day trip, haven't quite worked that out yet. We're just going to hit the road and see where we end up. But first, need to get some fuel, and I'll get a couple of freeze-dried meals, just in case, because I don't know where I'm staying tonight. Alright, let's get on the road. Alrighty, time to get some go juice. Yeah, I better wait for you. Yeah, we'll make that. Diesel's more expensive here than what it is home. Although, I'm not putting diesel in this, I'm just going looking up for the van. Diesel back home is $1.91. What do I want? $1.95. Looks like an AdBlue. Alright. Put that in there. Was it $2? Like a bug splatter right in my middle of my helmet. Not a cool way to start the day. Alrighty, time to get out of here. The sun's starting to come out. I think I've got everything I need. Worst case scenario, pretty sure I'll get to Elp, at least around to Orbost. So I can pick up whatever I need in Orbost. You can't do that, mate. Why wouldn't they just turn left here? Because you could only go... so instead of do like a crazy U-ey. Just coming into Rosedale. I was going to go the back way through Traralgon, so like out through Glengarry to Gabby. And up to Dargo that way, but they're doing roadwork, so rather than wait around for that, I thought I'd head further east and then link back on to the left. Now I need to pull over and check to see if this GoPro is actually recording audio, because it's not doing any of the voice commands that it was doing before. So hopefully it hasn't crapped itself already. We're less than an hour into the trip. Fun and games. There's a campsite up here on the left that I've never actually been to, so I might pull in there and have a look. I've driven past it hundreds of times. There's always a fair few people in there. And there's like a little track that goes back into town, so you can set up your little camp and then ride your pushies into town. Get dinner, go to the pub. They've just renovated it as well, so there should be a whole new toilet block. And it's absolutely absolutely empty. I don't think I've ever not seen a car there. That would be why. Don't know why. Seems we've got some water across the road. No signs, nothing, just... This is a main road too, so imagine come along here at night time. So that could... Oh, now I've got to check engine light for some reason. What got wet? Just trying to think. Crank angle sensor at the front. It's about the only thing that could have got wet. Well, I'll pull up over here and have a look. Turn it off. Could be that. I think it'll be okay. Pack all this away. Take the key out. Shut it down. See if it still wants to stay on. I think everything's running okay. It's just still staying on, so oh well. It's going in for a service start of January, so we're going to check it then. There's just water everywhere all over these roads. There's like no signs, just got to be really careful. What I might do when I get to Dargo is I'll just take the negative terminal off the battery and see if that wants to reset it. Sometimes it does. I think it's just got a little bit of water on it and didn't know what it was doing, so I just flashed up a check engine light. Alrighty. Coming up to the campsite where I cracked my rib at. Stop in there and see how the goes. The campers are there. Clearing up to be a nice day. It's about what, 26 degrees now. Do it over here where there's a table. Alright, just looking at the front of the bike, where the crank angle sensor goes, that's directly in line for where the water spray was, so I think a bit of water's gone on it. Just scared it a little bit. You know, I really don't want to drop this screw. Or any of all that. So, just leave that off for a few minutes and put it back together and see if that gets rid of that. Otherwise I'll have to put well, when it goes for a service, it'll get scanned and I'll just reset it. But I think I'm going to have to definitely protect that front bit now. That was only like a little splash. And it just flashed up and then stayed on, so I don't know if it's coincidence that this is due for a service in like 500 k's or not, but I'll have a drink. We'll wait for that to hopefully reset in about 5 minutes time, and we'll go from there. Okay, battery's back on. see if it's fixed it. Oh, the set date. 600 to service. Right, so that reset it. We're good to go. Alrighty, so as you can see there, no more engine light. Let's see if we can get out of here with that incident this time. I wasn't going to stop at the pub, but it's 20 past 12. I'll be there in about, 10 minutes. And I just fixed something on the bike, so might as well celebrate, I think. Was running fine anyway, so I think it was just that little bit of water, so now I know I need to protect that connection a bit more, get something to wrap around it. So there you go. So if you get a check engine light and you know nothing's really wrong with your bike, just disconnect the negative for a few minutes and put it back on. About to cross over the Wanangata River. Alrighty, at Dargo Hotel. Check out this, we've got Aussie Palmer. How massive that thing is, like, plate. Huge. Well, I don't think I'll be having dinner tonight, but I'll give this a go. Oh, so full from that Palmer. Hotham. Hotham Heights we want. Hotham Heights, that'll do. 54 Ks. That's probably going to take about an hour. It should be straight ahead. Oh, it's taking me that way. 3 hours, 32 minutes. No. We'll go the quick way. $264 Ks? No. Recalculate. No, still telling me to turn around. Come on, catch up. I've got this set to like adventure mode too, so I don't know why it keeps trying to change it to all roads. Oh, that Palmer, so full. I didn't finish it all. That was nuts. Just like so thick too. It was like not that thick, but decent size. And then it had like a bolognese on top, and then bacon, and then cheese, and then egg. I'm like, oh geez. I actually didn't know it came with all that, but it did. I definitely won't be having dinner, that's for sure. It'll be a matter of getting to the campsite, setting up tent, and probably just passing out. I've still got the baffle in the muffler too. I forgot to take it back out for this trip. Only put it in for the mic test. As soon as I started up this morning, I was like, oh, can't be bothered taking it out. So we'll do this trip with the baffle in. You can definitely feel that it's like restricting it compared to being fully open. road signs have just sort of stopped at the moment. She was trying to cut the corner. She straightened up pretty quickly. So if I had the full muffler on, she probably would have heard me coming. She probably would have heard me coming anyway, but I was just thinking the last time I actually did this road, it was May, just before I went to Cape York, and I still had the original Pirellis on here. That's why I slipped off and cracked my rib, which still gives me grief. So rib's not 100%, my knee's about 70%. So yeah, having fun. Spur track, no, we're good. We'll just stay on this one. Just taking it easy. I don't even bother about lowering tyre pressures on this road just yet. Not in a race. The whole city, at least they're big enough you can see them. Except for these ones up here. Like a crest of the hill or something where you don't quite see them until the last second. I'm just thinking that this road's very two-wheel drive friendly at the moment. I think we've got like an off-road camper up there. What is this thing? This thing looks massive. Millard. I know Millard make caravans. So unless they've just got a caravan and just plonked it on the back of a truck, which highly possible. This is the most cars I've seen. I'll wait for this to open up so I can see. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a little ute top caravan that's been plonked on the back of a truck. Oh geez, which way are we going? That way. I'll stay right. Through there, back to the left. It's down the road out. I was just thinking what time I'd get to Omeo, and then I have to head north if I'd actually get to camp at Wombat Flat tonight. But let's see if I can get all the way in. But then I remembered that it's daylight savings, it doesn't get dark till like 8:30. I remember we come through last time, this was just a big mud puddle. This is the worst part of the track. Alright, just had to stop and change the battery on this camera. And that is an absolute nightmare. I'm going to have to work out something else. Because I've got the thumb screw down the bottom, I can't get the thumb screw in properly where it doesn't, it's just a nightmare. So I've got like just an Allen bolt in. But the problem with that is you have to take that Allen bolt out to lift the feet up on the camera to slide it out of the media mod. It's just, I haven't thought of that at all. So straight away, the only thing that's saving this camera is the fact that hopefully it's got good audio. Pretty cool view. I'm pretty sure that's the Twins. That mountain there is pretty called the Twins. So two little humps, like double camel hump. It's got a really sharp saddle in between. So in the video where I went to Craig's hut, on the way back through, coming past Jamison and Nicola along that road, I pointed out that there was a section where the Alpine walking track came out and crossed the road. Now at the end of this road, at the intersection, is where the Alpine track also comes out, and then you have to walk all the way along the road into Hotham Heights essentially, before you veer off to the left and continue along the track. So it's a good day coming in, like walking from there, and then you reach the point where all you know is you got like a bitumen road to walk along to get to Hotham to get some proper food, find your recovery box, and yeah. So the day I did it was stinking hot, and then the wind picked up. So the wind was like ridiculous walking along there. So I actually waited at the end of this road here for a couple of hours for it to cool down. Back on the sealed road. So we'll put you back in touring mode. Went the wrong way. Close throttle, there we go. Yeah, try doing that on your KTM. You have to come to a complete stop. Like the gravel road's in better nick than the bitumen. And the main gate. Had to put that there because a lot of four-wheel drivers were just going out and around. K's to Mt Hotham. All this big sweep of a road. Look at this. You can see why guys on sports bikes just fang it. And then probably at the top of the hill there, or down the bottom here, is just perfectly swim with a radar gun. Looks like it's going to rain on me. It's dropped us 13 degrees. I actually can't remember if my raincoat's in my bag or not. The other ski chalet huts. This is an old house, that one. This up here on the left is what they were building when I was walking in a couple of years ago. So I think it's like a whole nother ski run or something like that, but if you're walking the Alpine walking track, you hang a left in here and you walk in between those houses and like this dude here. So yeah, that's your track that you're walking. And up and over the hills, and there's another little hut in there. And then you walk down the valley into another hut. And then we're gonna walk from there. Kept walking out, it's about another 30 k's, come across this old little Liney's hut, camp there for a little night. Let's get a photo. Hotham Alpine Village. What have we got? 45 minutes to Omeo. Then we will top up with fuel. Tunnel. Top up with fuel at Omeo, and then we'll work out where we're going from there and see how far it is to Mt Flat, or we'll find a campsite. I don't know, it works up now. It's still pretty windy, and we're warming up again. So it was 12 degrees at the top of Mt Hotham, now we're back up to 17. Into Omeo, 24 degrees, so 10 degrees warmer in the valley. We need some fuel and we need some drinks. Leaving Omeo, and we're going to go to Mt Flat. Except I don't know why that's trying to take me left. That one's straight. Alright, that one says we get there 40 minutes before Google, so we'll go with that one. Finally remembered to put my earplugs in for the first time today. We're only, what, 300 and something k's into the trip. This 40. All the rest is all pretty sandy. Oh, hello. That'll be why. They just dumped a whole bunch of gravel on it. Good for cars, sucks for bikes. Alrighty, this is the Mt Flat intersection area. Pretty sure you can't go down this area here, but let's have a look. There's a sign up here, so let's have a look. The gate's open. No vehicle access to Mt Flat. Hang on, I'll get through and read it properly. Track closed at wilderness area 4 k's ahead. Yeah, you can only walk in. Alright, let's turn around. Obviously, parks can get in there. Because even when I walked in there, there's vehicle tracks that go all the way through. I actually walked the vehicle track. It goes all the way from Mt Flat all the way through the Threadbow. So it's just I don't allow public through. Alright, let's keep going to McKillops Bridge. So I was saying I'm going to be there at, what's the time now, 5 o'clock. 2 hours to McKillops Bridge. I know there's a camping area there, so we can camp there. I just hope that the roads like this, the last road, was just like ball bearings. It's ridiculous. Sandy. It's uphill, so it's better than going downhill. Kangaroos and wallabies are popping out everywhere at the moment. So just being a bit careful. Still got an hour and a bit to go. Starting to get a bit of a numb bum. I've had a numb bum for a while. Stop looping now, stay neutral. Going up and up and up and up. Would actually be a nice camping spot in there. Should I force it for another hour and possibly have to camp with people We should just go in here. I think here's a winner. Worst case scenario, there's a pond there. I think someone else had that idea because there's a fire pit. I think here is good. Considering it's 5:30, here will do nicely. Actually started to get a bit of a numb bum. Haven't had a numb bum for a long time riding the bike. When I rode to Cape York, I didn't start getting the numb bum until the ride back, really. But yeah, alright. Let's get this tent set up. Alrighty, it's just after 6. Was hoping to be no fog, so I can pack this up dry, but yeah, that's not going to be the case. No point really waiting around for this to lift because I don't know, it could be after lunch before this lifts. Going to pack up now and just slowly plod along to McKillops Bridge, and we'll see what that's like when we get there and along the way, because hopefully this fog clears up at some point. Can't see a thing, real fogged up. See if she starts. There we go. It's getting a little bit warm, starting to sweat a little bit, but all we're going to do is just puddle along. I think it was about 20 or 30 k's to the bridge. A whole bunch of these spider webs came through last night. Nothing left. A whole bunch of wild brumbies come bouncing through as well. Oh, there's a horse crap everywhere. It's the stallions marking the territory. So it's like every 10-15 meters. Wherever the little territories are on the road, on little tracks. Kosciuszko National Park is like the worst for that. There's like massive piles every 10 meters along specific tracks. Just had a few kangaroos jump out in front of me, so we're taking it easy. Had to have the visor open, the visor keeps fogging up, so just rocking the sunnies. Like that. A few more skippies up here. These ones got like a real red tinge to their back. Heading back into the fog. Jeez, they're everywhere, these ones. Well, that weather changed pretty quick. Now up in the fog, in the clouds again. Everything's fogging up. We went back to bitumen for about 5 k's and then we're back to this, which is like randomly trying to spot potholes. Lots of hair. Get it, 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 get it. Oh, he's gone. I'm just trying to clear my glasses because I can't see a thing. A steep drop off there to the right, but I can't see a thing. Too foggy. We'll get to the bridge and I'll be like, oh yeah, just a normal bridge. Can't see any of the valley. emu scoot out in front of me. There he is. He's going to be hiding behind the tree now, is he? Yeah, there's a couple of them over there. Just down in the middle of the road as I come around the corner. Well, there's the whole road all the way down there. Alright, let's get to it. The road you want to be careful on. There's a bit of loose gravel everywhere, and there's a bit of a sharp drop to the left. From like a fully sealed road to like this adventure road. So you can tell it's definitely an old horse and buggy cart, this one. Heading back up again now. Should be there in what, 3.8 k's. So that's the McKillops Bridge campground down there. It's a big campground. Picnic tables. Actually, we'll go down there for brekkie. Hey, big skippies. Go down there and have some brekkie after I cross this bridge. Good job building this back in the day though, like middle of nowhere. Crossing the Snowy River. 20 tonnes. Oh, I think we'll just make it. Look at that. I'll have to pick a side to park the bike on in the middle and... Oi. It's a bit sketchy on the old boards. Cross it a few more times because I'll put the drone up as well. Look at that, turnaround point and everything. Oh, what's this up here? We'll go up here first. Canoe launching area down there. Should I go that way? Actually, I will. 1935, 2005. Well, can't see those concrete pillars getting done in 1935. They might have. That's what it looks like on top of the bridge. Nice gap down between there. Don't drop your phone. Snowy River. So we came down through there. Instead of going back that way, I think I will head into New South Wales. Oh, got a car coming. First car I've seen all morning. Yeah, I think I'll head into that way. I want to go check out what's in that fridge. The bridge fridge. Now I can park on the side of a hill. There we go. Stay. A letterbox. No, that's an old fridge. Oh, now I've done it. There we go. Oh, McKillops Bridge post office box. That looks like an old fridge. Alright, I'm just going to put Bombala in here. And we're off. That's taken us the wrong way. 300 odd k's that way, buddy. It comes up 70 k's and then click on that. Oh, it's going to take you 300 k's. It says there 109. Oh, brackets came loose. All the vibrations. I was just wondering why that was hanging down. Alright, let's whip out a tool and fix that up. Braided loose again and managed to save the screw. That's like I'll get my proper tool set out this time and really crank it in. Just annoying because it's at the bottom of that bag. Tube it. That looks like a school. Might need to do some work on their tennis court. Tube it all. Fairly new town, really, 1959. I've only got 2 people here. Go left, go to Bombala, or right to Orbost. Well, might as well keep going to Orbost, because if I go to Bombala I've got to come back down along the highway past Orbost anyway. We're looking at 93, 95. Like 2 signs right beside each other and they can't make their minds up. Alright, we'll change that to Orbost. I think it's paved the whole way. So we'll go back to touring mode. Just coming back down through the twisties. It's a fairly new road. There's no signs up showing how sharp corners are. It is sharp. Wait for him to finish all this now. Alright, Tarra. Thanks for that. Well, that was handy. K's to go, and it's just corner after corner after corner. So if you're on a road bike, once they finish patching this road up, I think it'll be like your dream road. I've had enough of corners for today. considering all the ones in the dirt that were just all corrugated. But this is fine. But I really want to get a coffee. Oh, sharp corner. It's coffee time. 21 k's to go to Orbost, and it's still as windy as ever. There's some parts that they're fixing in the road that you definitely wouldn't want to hit, mostly on the other side. So if you're coming up from Orbost, just be careful. But it's fixed, sort of. Seems to be the end of the windy road. So if you're looking for 90 k's of constant corners, it's at C612 north of Orbost. That was so many corners. Alright, let's find somewhere to eat. Let's go to Bairnsdale. Then we'll scoot along, head towards Sale. Then we'll hang a left and go out to Yarram. About to turn on A1, Princess Highway. One of the most boring roads in Australia. Oh, I've got some bikers coming. This is the first bikers I've seen on the trip. BMW. No, don't wave. Well, they can get stuffed. But I haven't been to Lakes Entrance for years, so let's go check it out. It's a lot quicker to get to Bairnsdale through Bruce and that way. This is like a detour down to the water, and then you have to go back up out of the little gully back onto the highway. It's all backwater. Oh, got some swans. Good old swan. And we got a car right on my bum, that's what we got. So in about 2 weeks time, this place will be absolutely pumping. So for Christmas, New Year's, this place is ridiculous. The amount of people that come down here. That thing over in the water. It's like a kid's playground in the water. Oh, it is too. How cool is that? Although it wouldn't be fun to be out there on that today. That's cool. Oh, there is kids on it. That's cool. Never seen one that big. If you're one of these people that's bought an ex-Australian Defence Force Land Rover and done it up like that without respraying it, you're a complete flog bag. There's no other way around it. First of all, you pay too much at auction for it, like way too much. They're not maintained anywhere near as good as what you think they are. Just because the book's signed off doesn't mean it's maintained. Trust me, I know about that. Coppers out the front of Macca's. What else is new? I think that's how it should work. You should just have any McDonald's, just might as well have the police next to it, because they're going to be there majority of the time anyway. So Lakes Entrance would be like Gold Coast of the South, but they've only got one thing in common: they're both shit. Alright, well, say I'm going to get to Yarram at 20 to 3, so 2 hours 2.5 hours essentially. Coming into Stratford. Starting to warm up a bit. 25. The one reason I'm going out to Yarram as opposed to going all the way down the highway back home is a couple of reasons. Something a little bit different, and it's coming into Friday, so getting all that traffic. Check out this place. Why are you parked there? Oh, there was a big ship here. Get rid of the big ship. Got rid of half the playground. Cool. Oh, the old knee just clicked out. It's not fun at all. I noticed I'd lost my thong, so I only had one left. So one's useless, so I had to throw that out. Could have a matching pair of thongs. Can't just go buy one, so like I've got some spares at home. Just went to throw my drink bottle out and I'm like, oh, I've only got one thong. Alright, this place got really busy really quickly. Now it seems to have calmed down. What would a trip be without more roadworks on the highway? Yet another reason why I'll be taking the back roads. All because of these centre barriers. Someone's cleaned it up, look at that. These centre barriers are the worst things ever invented. Like you just like side the one on the left, bounced off, taking out the one on the right. Coming into Sale. Straight. Let's find that shop back there, pretty funny. Country Outfitters. That's where you go if you want to be a cowboy. Alright, so we go right to go to Melbourne, which is the way we normally go, and we'll be home in 40 minutes. Instead we're going straight, and we'll be home in probably 2.5 hours. Into Yarram now. What's the time? Not nearly 10 to 3. And it was super windy on the way in. Just dead straight road, still getting blown all over. There's no point filming because I was stuck behind this car from Sale, essentially. Every time I went to overtake, they sped up. So, if you can read that number plate. Sierra Papa 7, X-Ray Lima, you're on Muppet. There's the car park. I'm going to take that car park. Now we're going to head out through Tarra, Bulga, back up over the hills, and then off to home. So sort of just winging this route back. I was going to take a left up here somewhere. No, I know where I'm going. School's just about to knock off, so that's why I'm knocking off through the back roads. Less traffic. Hopefully. C484. This takes us to Grand Ridge Road. caravan parks up here. I wonder if they're all starting to get booked out already. Holiday park. So you just drop your dogs off, or can you have your dogs with you? Like for a little dog holiday. Which is strange because it's like national park. I didn't have the camera on, but red belly black snake right in the middle of the track. He sort of reared up as I went past. It wasn't that big, it was just over a metre. I suppose when you're looking at this road's probably a metre and a half wide. Just managed to go around him, getting some rays in the sun. Get full-size cars coming down this road too. As long as everyone pays attention, we're good. Oh, hello. That's right. So that's a bit of a mess though. You're liking this little trip through the national park. It's better than the last night back down the highway all the way home, that's for sure. Like I would have been home an hour ago, but still. Your left. There we go. Back on the dirt. Enduro mode. There we go. I just keep putting enduro mode, so on the dirt I've got ABS sort of working on the front, but then I can fully lock the rear up and it just takes the power down on the bike. So this has been recently graded. The old knee is fairly sore. I'll have to work out how many Ks I did. I've got no idea how big that loop was. I'll probably say 500-600, somewhere around there, maybe a bit more. So for this trip I put on a set of pivot pegs just to see if that helped with the flexibility in my leg. I think I'll have to make an entire video out of them because yeah, there's not really that much to talk about, but I need to show a few little things. And I don't think it'll be a good video, in that good mean praising for the pivot pegs. But yeah, I think I'll talk about that more. I think it could be my personal problem, but I think a lot of people would, Wallaby, I think there'll be a couple of people that'll be in the same boat. A little stream happening down this road. Didn't think we had that much rain recently. Alrighty, pretty much coming to the end of our little 2-day journey. Hope you liked it. I'll have to work out exactly how many Ks that was. At that moment I've got no idea. So I have a couple more videos coming out hopefully before Christmas, and then first week of January I'm going to be doing a 12-month update on this bike, because I picked up this bike on the 3rd of January this year, so I think it's only fitting that I do a little update. And also I have to take this in for a service on the 3rd, so back to the same spot exactly 12 months later. Alrighty, we are back on the main road, and now it's just a scoot down the bitumen back home. So hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.